Alright, what's good everybody? It's your friendly neighborhood YouTuber back at it again, guys, with nope, not another toy review, but we are looking at my Spawn collection. Or we will be looking at my Spawn collection, should I say. Now, as some of you guys may know, I am a big Spawn fan. I am a big Spawn collector. When I was younger, I used to collect a lot of Spawn figures. You know, some of my viewers are not Spawn collectors. Some of you guys love Spawn. Really, if you guys, for the people who don't like Spawn and don't like collecting Spawn figures, you know, Spawn, back in the day, I used to collect a lot of Spawn figures and sold them all. And now I am kind of rebuying Spawn figures. And I try to do a Spawn review like once every week, simply because I love Spawn. Now, if you guys are not familiar with Spawn, Spawn back in the 90s was kind of like Marvel Legends of today. They were like pumping out action figures, like it seemed like every single freaking day, man, or every single week they were pumping out action figures. So the Marvel Legends of today is kind of like the McFarlane Spawns of yesterday. And I love collecting Spawn figures because they're really, really nicely detailed. This guy that you're looking at right here is my last review. This was, I think, of Spawn 3, maybe? And we're going to go through my collection to show you guys. Up here, we have the Violator Chopper. And on top of the Violator Chopper, guys, we have Ghost Rider. I put Ghost Rider on the Violator Chopper because I feel like Ghost Rider belongs on that Violator Chopper. I did a review of the Violator Chopper in the Ghost Rider with the Violator Chopper. So all these figures that you guys are going to be seeing are reviews that are figures that I did reviews of. So if you like a figure, most likely I did a review of that figure. And there are some Spawn figures, guys, that I don't have in this collection simply because I didn't like and I sold them off. So there's going to be some Spawn figures here that are not that I did a review for. So and as some of you guys may know, I work as an artist. Here's some of the stuff that I do right here. I do a lot of abstract stuff. Right here. This is my newest one right here. And this is just some of the stuff that I do right here. Just a glimpse. This is some of my older artwork. But anyways, we'll get to the Spawn collection. We'll start with the package figures that I have on display. Of course, you guys seen a review of this one, except I have the unmasked version and he's unpackaged. So I figure I keep this one in package, being that I already have an open one. What's the point of having two of the same kind next to each other, even if it is unmasked? He's pretty much the same thing unmasked, and I'll show you that later on in the video. Next one up on card is, this is kind of a rare one. This is one of the first ones from 1994. This is the special limited edition. It's not only the hamburger head, but he's wearing the blue suit as well. So this one is kind of rare. That's one of the reasons why I kind of want to leave him in the package. And he's kind of like the first Spawn. He has the same design. Everything about him is the same, except he's painted differently, and he has unmasked and a different face sculpt. There's another version of this where he's black and he's the hamburger head, but this one is a different face sculpt, if that makes any sense. So we'll start with my Spawn collection right here. The top shelf, this is kind of like the demon shelf. All the demon, hell spawns on my first shelf. If I don't know the names, I can't keep up with all the damn Spawn figures that I have. Here is Tremor 3. Back there is the Heap. We have Raynos right here. We have the giant-sized Malbosia, or Malbosia, however you want to pronounce it. And then right here we have Curse of Spawn. I believe this is the first one. This is the, I can't remember if this is the Gravedigger or Gravekeeper or something Keeper. I don't know what, I forgot what his name was. Back there is the first Tremor, the two first Tremors. From 1994. There's one, the green one, there's the brown one, the alternate version. Then we have Hell, Spawn. I can't keep track, man. Spawn 4 or 5. Next to him we have Curse of Spawn 2. Very, very awesome figure. And then we have Mr. Obersmith and Jessica Priest. They're a 2-pack. Very, very awesome figure. Very, very awesome review. Next up we have Mutated Spawn. Back there we have Raven Spawn, Alien Spawn, Mutated Malbogia, Wings of Redemption Spawn, and then we have the giant size Violator right here. So let me take you guys down to my second shelf, and this second shelf is kind of like the cybernetic guns, you know, weaponry spawns, if that makes any sense whatsoever. I tried to break them up into groups because I got so many Spawn figures, and I kind of want them to, like, you know, have a theme. So the first one right here is the limited edition Al Simmons. Back there is Cygor 2, a very, very awesome figure. One of my favorite figures. I did a review of him. You might have to look in my archives to search for a review of him. Bottom line. And back there we have the Creech. I don't know how well you guys can see the Creech. Let me move Bottom Line out the way. There's the Creech. And like I said, I did reviews of all these figures. We have Manga Spawn 2, Dead Spawn. Back there we have Overkill 3. I did a review of him and the Desiccator. It was a double review. He was one of my first reviews that I did for my YouTube channel. Right here we have Pilot Spawn and the Air Cycle. I just recently did a review of that. I love the Spawn vehicles. They're really, really, really cool. Let's see. Right here we have the original Spawn, the first Spawn, and I have him on the Ghost Rider base with the flames coming out in the hands and stuff. Because I felt like Spawn belongs on this base. Even though it came with the Marvel Select Ghost Rider, I gave the Violator Shopper to the Ghost Rider, and I figured, well, I'll give this to a Spawn figure. And then back here, let me move out Spawn right here. Back there, there's the Spawn 4, I believe it was, the one that was packaged. This is the Spawn that has no mask on. One of my favorite Spawns. And one of my other favorite Spawns is the Reanimated Spawn. That is just an amazing, amazing figure, man. One of my favorite figures, I think, in my Spawn collection. Then we have Clown 2 with all the weaponry. Redeemer. And back there we have the Desiccator. And we have the white version of Pilot Spawn. He kind of reminds me of a G.I. Joe. I don't know why. And then next to him is Future Spawn, one of my other favorite Spawn figures. I recently did a review of that. And I actually have another review that I did of Future Spawn and Mutant Spawn together. I recently found that video in my archives. I thought I had lost it. I thought YouTube deleted it. But I still have it. So we come down here, guys. And this is kind of like the medieval Spawn, the Dark Ages. Here is the Org, the green Org. People would, you know, you call him Ogre, but I don't like call him Ogre because every time I call him Ogre, I always think of Shrek. So I call him Org because I think that's what they named him in Lord of the Rings, right? The Orgs. So I like to call him Orgs. I don't like to call him Ogres. Behind him, we have Tiffany the Amazon. Oh yeah, there's Org and his little buddy right there. And then there's the Raider, very, very awesome figure. Another awesome figure. Right here is Blood Axe with Thunderhoof. Very, very awesome figure. In front of him is one of my other favorite Spawn figures, Samurai Spawn. Amazing, amazing detail on the Samurai Spawn. And I'll show you a close-up of Thunderhoof right there. Because Samurai Spawn takes up a lot of room right there. But he goes very well with Blood Axe. Then there's Zeus. Just recently reviewed him. And then we have Dominia. And then behind Dominia we have Spawn 7 on his throne. Very, very cool Spawn figure. And then we have the other Org, the beige Org. And then behind him we have Vandalizer. Vandalizer is not that special, but I like him. He blends in with the Dark Ages, so. And then the Dragon, which is really, really cool. A few things broke on the Dragon. I was kind of disappointed. The wing broke on me and his leg broke on me, but nonetheless, he's a very, very cool figure. That's the Horrid And then next to him is the Skull Queen. And then below here, just mixed in, we have the animated version of Spawn, one of my other favorite Spawn figures. And then over here we have Rotar. Oh yeah, and over here we have the first clown as well. And Sam and Twitch behind there. The reason why I put them down there because they look more animated, so I put them with my animated toys. So, and not only that, because, and I just don't have the room. So I'm kind of running out of room here as far as Spawn figures are concerned. But there you guys have it. There was my little Spawn collection as of 2018. Like I said, I'm always collecting. I'm always buying Spawn figures. It seems like I buy a Spawn figure like every week, and I'm reviewing a Spawn figure every week. So expect my collection to grow, continue to grow. And yeah, so far so good. So there you guys have it. There was my little review of my Spawn collection. If you guys like this video, hit the like button, comment, subscribe. Subscribe if you're a Spawn fan, because I do Spawn reviews once a week. So if you love Spawn, then subscribe to my channel. So there you guys have it. There was my Spawn collection as of 2018. I just want to thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye!